Hello everybody, this is Carolyn, Outdoors Tennessee. We're in Decatur, Alabama today, waiting on the fishing tournament to start. Everyone just sit back and enjoy.
Hello everybody. Hey, I've got Robert Evans with me, the tournament director of this fishing event. Robert, can you tell me what's going on? And I missed out on yesterday, so kind of catch me up.
Sure. This is a BFL regional championship here we're having on Lake Wheeler this week in 4 divisions. Fished all year long. Top 45 boaters and co-anglers qualify for this tournament. They come out of the Bama division, the Choo Choo division, Music City division, and Bulldog division. So we have the top 45 fishermen out of each division fishing in this event. Yesterday, Lake Wheeler really showed out. First place on the boater side is a Bulldog fisherman by the name of John Duval. He had 18 pounds and 1 ounce. And then another Bulldog fisherman on the co-angler side, he had 12 pounds and 11 ounce on the co-angler side, leading on day one.
So now today, after we get everybody weighed in, it's going to be the cut day, correct? You want to tell me about that?
Yes, sir. We started with 186 boats. Fish will full field on day one and day two. After today, the top 12 fishermen on boater and co-angler side, we make that cut. They fish on day three. For that, the top 6 on Saturday qualify for the BFL All-American. That's going to be on Cross Lake in 2018. And first place on the boater and first place on the co-angler side both get a brand new boat, and then the first place on the boater also gets $20,000 cash on top of that.
Good gracious, a brand new boat. That is, hey, I'm gonna tell you what, y'all put on a good event, good fishing event. We try to follow y'all over Middle Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama, and I can't wait for the weigh-in. We're not far off. Is there anything else you want to add?
If you had to have a chance, like I said, you're in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama, come fish one of our events. I mean, the BFL's the grassroots of the sport pretty much. I mean, these guys are weekend anglers. They got 9 to 5s. But I mean, a lot of this is a stepping stone. If you want to make a career in bass fishing, this is a stepping stone. This is where you need to start. So come join us if you have a chance fishing with us.
So if a person doesn't have a boat, he could come in and fish as a co-angler, right?
That's absolutely correct. We have co-anglers in every event in the BFL, and that's the idea. You know, they don't have a boat, or maybe they just don't want to be the boater because a lot of responsibilities on the boater. Just bring your fishing equipment. We'll provide the boater and a boat for you, and you go fishing.
I tell you what, sounds great. I can't wait for the weigh-in. It's going to get started up here shortly. Y'all sit back and enjoy.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, folks, listen. We're getting ready to get started over here. We're in Decatur, Alabama. But one thing I forgot to tell y'all a while ago, these fishermen out here, if you're going to fish like a pro, hey, I want you to check out this commercial coming up with Mercury. I think you're going to like it. I like it. I want you to check it out. Thank you.
There are 2 kinds of people who fish. Those who simply fish, and those who fish like pros. To tell them apart, just look at their engines. Pros choose Mercury because nothing beats a Mercury Pro XS when it comes to hole shot, acceleration, top speed, and reliability. And no one beats a Mercury dealer when it comes to service and support. Mercury Pro XS, the top choice of pros, for those who fish like a pro. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, I've got Jacob, Jule. Jacob, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good today. How are you?
What do you think about this lake?
I hate it. It's worse than Old Hickory.
This lake is?
Oh, yeah. It fishes really, really shallow, and I love shallow fishing, but not in mud. I'd rather be on creeks with rocks, I guess.
So we weren't here yesterday. What'd you do yesterday?
I had 6'9", I believe, and I had a limit, but small limit. My co-angler actually yesterday finished in second, so he had 12.9, so I was around the fish, I just couldn't get it connected. So
connected up. How many fish did you bring in today?
I've just got one smallmouth that's about 16.5 inches, and I didn't even have the other bites on today. So the area I was fishing this morning and kind of got most of our fish off of yesterday just didn't pan out, and the bait wasn't there. I guess the high sun today and no cloud cover coming pretty much got me.
Well, we're down here in Alabama, Jacob. Thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir, anytime. Thanks.
Chip, 4 divisions qualified for this regional championship. They're coming out of the Bama division, the Bulldog division, Choo Choo division, and the Music City division. We take the top 45 anglers, boater and co-angler side, qualify for this event. Fish a full field on days 1 and 2, and then today we make a cut. We cut to top 12 today. So make sure and come out tomorrow and join us. Tomorrow will be the final day of the event. Top 6 boaters and top 6 co-anglers, when it comes down to it, qualify for the 2018 All-American. That's on Cross Lake. And then the first place on the boater side was a Ranger Z518C powered by a 200-horse Evinrude and $20,000 cash. And on the co-angler side, a Ranger 518C 200 horsepower and powered by Evan Rude.
Got John Graves with me. John, how'd you do today? And we weren't here yesterday. How'd you do yesterday?
Well, yesterday I had right at 9 pounds, and today I had right at 11 pounds. So not great, but had a good time. Didn't get to fish at all this week. I had training class. I work in the fire service, and I trained all week, and I drove down here for the meeting Wednesday night and got in the tournament, went out and fished 2 days, and I think I'm going to be a little short, but hey, I had a good time.
Yeah, but you had fun doing it. I mean, you get the fellowship with all these boaters out here and
Yes,
had a really good time.
I agree 100%, and there's a lot of good guys, and we appreciate everybody that runs this thing and puts on this big event like this. So,
Well, all right, sir. Thank you for taking time.
yes, sir.
Sir, what's your name?
Matthew O'Connell,
And where you from?
Georgia, Brooks, Georgia.
And what'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday I had 12.9,
And what'd you have today?
13.1.
And that put you in the lead.
Yes, sir.
Well, did you have a hard time finding the fish out here? Were you struggling for them, or
No, sir.
what was your pattern?
Well, both days I had a limit pretty early. Yesterday I had a limit by about 8:30. Today I had a limit by probably 10:30. It's just a little bit of everything. Really junk fishing. I mean, catching them on drop shot, catching them on top water a little bit, catching them on crankbait a little bit. Just a little bit of everything.
Just a little bit of everything, but you had a good time, right?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much.
What changed for you? How we get you bigger fish?
You know, I don't know. The sun come out and it got slick and I actually caught bigger fish. I don't know what the deal was.
That normally don't happen.
No, it doesn't. It got better. I don't know.
Can we put this together tomorrow?
I hope so.
Let's see what you got, Dave. 5 in the bag for Adam Wagner. His 5 bass day. Gonna weigh 13 pounds, 15 ounces. Total weight is 26.7. Moves Adam up to second place. Great job, Dave, Adam. This is Richard Robertson.
Hello, Adam Wagner.
How's it going?
For Richard.
Now, had you tell me what you're doing? Look like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good tournament so far.
2 bass in the
Just
bag.
covering water like I always do with a square bill.
10 for you, man.
Running up in the Elk River. Just fishing wood and rock.
Well, what'd you do yesterday? We weren't here.
I had 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. I caught more fish yesterday, but I caught bigger ones today.
Caught big one today. Now, you're doing the same thing like you do at the other lakes, correct?
I'm doing the same thing I'm doing at Old Hickory. The area I'm fishing fishes a lot like Old Hickory, and I'm just pretty much doing the same thing.
So far, this puts you what, second or third place?
Second when I weighed.
Second place.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll be fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's be enough to fish tomorrow.
All right, Adam Wagner from Cookeville, Tennessee. There you go. I've got Adam Wagner's daughter. Now, and now you getting ready to go to college?
Yes.
And when are you gonna start?
It'll be fall 2018.
Fall 2018. What are your colleges you think you might want to go to?
What I hope is Ole Miss, but I don't know if my parents will let me go that far.
So now, Ole Miss, is there any other beside Ole Miss? Are you trying to get farther away from Daddy or what?
Well, not necessarily. It's just been my dream school, but I've also looked at ETSU. So.
Okay. Now, is Mom and Daddy real strict?
No.
They're not real strict.
Not real strict.
But strict enough.
Strict enough.
So Adam, what do you think about it if you went to Ole Miss? What do you think?
It's awful far from home. That's like 5 hours. I don't know. We'll see.
Now, is this your baby here?
Yeah, that's my baby. Yep.
I don't think Ole Miss is going to work with Daddy. If you being the baby, I just don't think it's going to work. Is there anything closer to Daddy that might be able to go to?
I mean, they can move with me.
Oh, that's a good idea. That'd be a great idea. Now, your dad's thinking about. I talked to him a couple tournaments ago that he might be going on the pro circuit. Now, what do you think about that? That way he could come by and see you, right?
Exactly. It'd work out perfectly.
That would work out real good, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Now, Daddy getting you a new car to go to college down there, or how's that going to work out?
No, I got a good car now.
Well, all right. I'm just wanting to bug you a little bit with your daddy here. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, that's Adam Wagner and his daughter.
6'5", 11, 1 on day 1. He's only got 3 bass in the bag and got 3 good ones. 11-1 on day 1 with 3 bass today. Harvey's total weight is 22.3, so that's got him sitting in 6th place right now. Out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee on the boater side, 9 pounds, 4 ounces for day 1 for Rocco. 3 in the bag today, 4 ones, what them 3 weigh for a total weight of 13.5. Thank you, Rocco. Of 11.7.
We're rolling. Okay, folks, we haven't got halfway through this tournament event. There's still a bunch of people here to weigh in. There's a whole bunch of them out there in the water trying to get their boats out. But while we're watching them come in, we're going to take a quick break.
Total weight is 1410. Thank you, Chris. Blake Whitaker, co-angler of Montgomery, Tennessee. 3 pounds 4 ounce yesterday, 2 bass today. And 2 bass gonna weigh 3.2 for a total weight of 6.
All right, sir, what's your name?
Brandon Edel. I'm from Hendersonville, Tennessee, and I fished the Music City Division.
Did you were you fishing a while back over here at Old Hickory Lake?
Yes, sir. I ended up in 3rd. I was leading after day 1.
Really? 3rd place? Well, we haven't had a chance to get that video up yet. What did you? We weren't here yesterday. But what did you do yesterday and what you do today?
Well, yesterday I went to lower end. I was targeting smallmouth, mixed with largemouth. Ended up breaking off a couple 4-pounders, which is going to cost me the cut and the tournament probably. But I was fishing a heavy jig on gravel mixed with chunk rock. It had to be a mixture and had to have a brush pile nearby. And then from about 12 to weigh in, I was flipping docks.
Flipping docks. Now, yeah, after you weighed in today, are you close to the cut for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be 5 or 6 spots out, but those 2 4-pounders yesterday, and then I lost another 4 today. I mean, I should be in the top 5, but it ain't, lost fish cost me.
Well, there you go, sir. Thank you for taking time to talk to us, and I hope you do well, and I hope you can make the cut.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, there you go. We're going to take another break. We'll be back. We'll be right back shortly. Are we going? Sir, what's your name?
Jay Milton.
And we weren't here yesterday, and we just got here a little while ago. How did you do yesterday and today?
I had 13-1 yesterday. I had 2 good fish, and today I had 11-5 or something like that. I had some solid keepers, just no big ones today.
No big ones. Were you struggling for the fish today, or
I caught 8 or 10 keepers yesterday, 8 or 10 today, but I didn't catch them 2 big ones like I did yesterday.
Now, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, you was fishing at Flippers out of Old Hickory with the qualify for this, and you did break down, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I was in second after the first day, but yeah, I broke down the second day, couldn't get back. But that's part of it.
Yeah, but didn't that? But you still were in the points and money on that.
Yeah. I was in second, and then I didn't weigh in at all, and I ended up in 11th. So yeah, I still got money.
Yeah, you still got a check because I think we recorded that. We don't have it up yet, but they did have a check for you coming across.
Yeah.
So, but sir, thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
The Music City Division co-angler, Mr. Mitchell Adams, 8 pounds even. Yesterday for Mitchell, 2 in the bag today. 2 bass, gonna weigh 2.4, total weight.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Doing well. Good to see you, Mr. Herb.
What's your name?
Chris Fondren.
And you're from where?
Nashville, or Lebanon, Tennessee.
Lebanon, Tennessee. Yes. All right. We weren't here yesterday. What'd you do yesterday, and what'd you do today?
Yesterday, I only had 3 fish for, I think, 4.9. Today, I was able to come in with 5. I think it's a little over 7 pounds. Not going to be enough to fish tomorrow, but have one heck of a good time, and I'd like to come back to Wheeler again and give it another shot.
Well, it's always good to see people that we talked to from our hometown, and to see them out here like in Alabama fishing, and take the opportunity, to get to talk to people. Let me ask you about fishing. Did you have to struggle to find your fish, or were you fishing deep, shallow, or just what was you doing?
Well, I was fishing deep, and in practice, I've found smallmouth loaded up on points going into pockets off the main river channel, and I was able to catch them on a Carolina rig and a little green pumpkin crawl, and for whatever reason yesterday there were no smallmouth there. It was all greenfish, and they were all short, so I wasn't able to make the adjustments necessary to find them, but ironically enough, today the smallmouth showed up along with a bunch of greenfish too, and so I weighed in 3 smallmouth and 2 largemouth, and was able to kind of salvage the tournament, so to speak, but I don't know if it was the cold front that came through yesterday morning or what, but it made it pretty tough on everybody, I believe.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Since I don't fish or anything, is fishing this lake here different than fishing Old Hickory or Percy Priest?
Well, it's definitely different than Percy Priest. I would say it's probably a lot more like Old Hickory. This lake, especially right now, they've got it about 2 foot down, and if you get out of the main river channel up here in the mid-lake area, it's about 1.5 foot, 2 foot deep, maybe, and it's very similar to Old Hickory from Flippers down to Cedar Creek, where if you get out of the river channel, it's pretty shallow. So this lake does have a lot more different types of grass, but yeah, it's very similar to Old Hickory though.
Well, Chris, thanks a lot for taking time to talking to us. And we've gotten Chris at the 2 weeks ago over at Flippers. We're going to try to get that up running. Sir, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you, Herb. Nice talking to you.
I've got Adam Wagner's daughter with me. Jordan, tell me about bass fishing. What do you know anything about bass fishing?
I could know a lot, but I don't really invest in it a lot. He does the fishing and I do the softball.
And you do what?
Softball.
Softball. Okay. Did you play softball in school?
Yes, still do.
Still do. Now, are you getting ready to graduate from high school?
Yes, 2018.
And what high school are you going to graduate from?
Cookeville High School.
Cookeville High School. How about that? Cookeville High School. We've been to Cookeville a few times, but they're up there a couple of times. Every time I go, I get lost. Now, are you going to play softball when you go to college?
Probably not. I'm trying to focus more on school.
Okay, what are you going to major in when you go to college?
Well, I really want to be a pathologist, so I'm definitely going to the medical field. So, something like that.
Wow, that's going to be exciting right there. So you better take care of Mom and Daddy, right?
Yes, only if they pay for me to go to Ole Miss.
If they pay you to go to Ole Miss. Well, I'll make sure your dad sees this, so he'll see, what he's got looking forward to. But did Daddy take you out bass fishing with him?
Sometimes.
Do you know a lot from bass fishing, or do you watch your dad, or your dad watch you fish? Which one is it?
A little bit of both. He teaches me what I do wrong, which is a lot.
A whole lot. Yeah. But when you're out there fishing, are you able to teach your dad anything about fishing?
I teach him what not to do.
What not to do. I tell you what, Adam's done real good over the years. He has done real good, and I hope to see him on the circuit. He's mentioned that before, and I would like to go see him at the All-American. Is there anything else going on in Cookeville?
There's not a whole lot.
Well, what's there to do in Cookeville?
We have some eating places.
Got some eating places out there. Is it like them taters and gravy and turnip greens, or is it like the hamburger places?
We got some hamburger places. We got a little bit of all.
Got a little bit of all of it. Is there anything else we should talk about?
Robert Holiday, CoAngler.
No.
We talked about softball, talked about school, talking about going to college. And your dad takes notes from you when you're fishing, and then you tell him what he's doing wrong. Is that right?
No, he learns from me from what not to do.
From what not to do?
Yes.
Wow. I tell you what, your dad's going to love this video. You know that, don't you?
I hope so.
Honey, thanks for taking time, and we really appreciate talking to you.
Okay, thank you.
On the boater side, check cut is 18 pounds, 12 ounce. Check cut on the CoAngler side is 11 pounds and 7 ounces. Cut to go fishing tomorrow on the boater side is 19.15. Cut to go fishing on the CoAngler side is 10 pounds and 13 ounces. So 19.15 on the boater side and 13.10 on the CoAngler side is going fishing tomorrow. Okay, I just got to sign. My bags are accounted for. Cut to go fishing tomorrow.
I've got her real good. I got her real. Hey, come here.
On the boater side.
Yeah. You walk over here. Whole lot easier than I walk over there.
Check cut on the boater side.
Have you got it pretty good right now?
24 here in just a few minutes.
Oh, we're rolling.
Check cut on the boater side.
All right, Adam, you made a cut. And I just asked you, but I'm going to ask you again. Are you going to do anything different tomorrow than you done today?
No, I'm going to go to the same area and cover the same water. It worked pretty good today, and hopefully it'll work again tomorrow.
What's the difference in this lake compared to Old Hickory? Is there a bunch of difference in it?
Yeah, for me on this lake is a lot of dead water. There's a whole lot of water out there that doesn't have, it's hard to, I hadn't figured it out. And then the Elk River just suits my fishing. It's shallow and it's a lot like Old Hickory, a lot of wood, a lot of rock. And I can do the same thing I do there, and it's worked so far.
So basically the same thing. You're going to do the same thing no matter where you go, but this lake and that lake's about the same then, right?
The Elk River, not the Tennessee River, but the Elk River, yeah, it's a lot.
All right, young lady, what do you think about your daddy?
He's a good fisherman.
Well, I know, but he made the cut going in tomorrow. What do you think about that?
Awesome.
Awesome. Now, since I said that, were there any of the notes when you go fishing when your daddy was talking about earlier, was in the notes that you take? Was you taking notes telling him what he should or shouldn't be doing, or tell me that again?
Just don't do what I do, because I'm terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not good.
Well, yeah, but it seems like it. But you don't like fishing, or you do like fishing?
I like fishing. I just don't have as much patience as Dad does.
Well, I don't think it's a lot. I mean, I think it's a whole bunch of casting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whole bunch of casting.
It gets tiring.
So you really don't like all them casting all day? I mean, you want cast.
Catching anything.
Yeah, cast 3 times to catch fish. That's more like what you want.
Yeah, he will catch everything. He could still be at the back of the boat, and I could be at the front of the boat, and he would still catch it. So.
What do you think about that?
I think it's awesome.
I think it is awesome.
That's unfair.
Unfair?
Unfair.
All right, we're going to close out today. We're going to find out who all fishes tomorrow, and of course we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be talking with Adam, and I'm pretty sure your wife and your daughter will be here tomorrow as well.
Daniel's from our Music City. He made it.
Daniel, who? That one?
Made it. He's from our division.
So
we got some Music City guys here.
We got some Music City guys.
Representing going on.
Got some representing. All right, let's cut this. I'm going to talk to these fellows up here and find out who they are. Tell me how exciting is it that you're going to fish tomorrow? Oh, wait a minute. First of all, what's your name?
Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson. And you're from the Music City Division?
I'm from Music City Division, live in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. And you live where?
Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro. You're right. Where you are? Murfreesboro?
Yeah. You're right down the road from me, ain't you?
Right down the road a little bit. How do y'all feel about tomorrow? I'll start with you.
I mean, I'm excited to get to go fishing. As far as how I'm going to do, who knows? I feel like I'm just plumb out of fish. I've been pretty hard on them the last 2 days, and today my area was absolutely full of boats. I mean, full of boats. So really excited to go tomorrow, but, you know, as far as how it's going to go, I don't know. I think it's going to be tough. I really do.
Sir, what do you think about tomorrow?
Oh, I'm excited to go fishing. I'm like him, though. I don't know. We'll see. If locals get in there, it'll be tough again, but if they don't, maybe we'll have some stuff to fish.
Well, I think it's real.
Pretty hard, though.
I'm sorry.
It's been beat pretty hard. Ain't no doubt about that.
I'm pretty excited to see some people from the Music City Division, from my hometown down here, and I hope y'all just do a wonderful job for both of you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to close out. We'll see everybody tomorrow right here. We're in Decatur, Alabama.